Hi everybody and welcome to my fortnightly Woolworths grocery delivery shop. I've got another big one here for you today and I'm fairly excited. There were quite a lot of half price deals for our regular items, so some things I have stocked up on and got several of. Some things are treats that at their normal prices I wouldn't normally purchase, and today I have because they were on sale. All right, we'll start over here. Here we've got some meals that I'm going to be doing. I have got a butter chicken and our regular spaghetti sauce, spaghetti and garlic bread to go with the spaghetti. I'm probably going to use half of the mince for that. I'll use the other half probably for tacos or rissoles. Okay, bananas there for the children's lunches and grapes for the children's lunches, tomatoes for cooking, although my children will also take tomatoes for their lunches, and they are quite small. They are a nice size if we did use it for that, so I'll take a look at that. I've been taking a baby cucumber each day for my lunch to work, and the Odd Bunch variety there from Woolworths with their zucchinis. That is a kilo, and I've only got the 3 though, but that's the weight. 1 onion. I've got 3 oranges here for the children's lunches. We can probably cut up and take a few quarters out or slices out and make 4 packs. I've got chicken thighs and chicken breasts, 1 kilo of each. Kilo of bacon for lunches and recipes, and the takeaway containers I use to freeze leftovers from our nightly meal. Now the tropical dried fruit, I'm going to divide that up into little like snap lock bags and put that for the children's lunches. 2 lots of ordinary milk. 2 lots of toothpaste. That was half price, so I've got 2 of those to put away into the bathrooms. I have 1 child that needs a lactose-free milk, so I picked one up for her. A tin of the pineapple pieces. I do a couple of recipes with those, either a Hawaiian chicken or a Hawaiian meatballs. Now I did during the week, my husband is much luckier than what I am at getting the reduced to clear things, usually meat, and he did pick up a few things, so I might get those out of the freezer and put that onto the end of this video for you to show you what meat that we have picked up. I know we got a few packets of mince, and I had already placed the order for mince, but it won't go to waste. We've put it in the freezer straight away and we'll keep that. It's a great saving. Now one of my children seen these and they were reduced to $1, and I actually thought it was like a serving of 1, but it serves 4. So anyway, we've got quite a lot of these. My children are allowed one treat a fortnight for $1, and they've got these peanut slab chocolate bars. 3 have a Turkish delight for myself, and then somebody picked a twirl. These biscuits were on sale. I think they were half price. They were $2 and never had them before. I just thought they would be something nice for the whole family. Won't go very far, but a biscuit each if we have a movie night or one night when we're watching TV together. A chocolate cake there for me to do on a weekend for the kids' lunches. I do work each weekday, so I try to do a lot of meal prep on Sundays. Helps me during the week. Sultanas there, kind of like an emergency fruit. I will use those towards the end of the fortnight if I'm getting low on fruit for their lunches. Along with the cucumber, I've been taking one of these peanut bars for my lunch, and they were on sale for $2, so I've got 2 packs of those. A bit higher in protein, so I'm trying to be taking a leaf out of my son's book, as you know. He's on that kick. These wafer biscuits, $1.65 I think they were on sale. It's a bit of a treat for the children as well, and they're quite little, so yeah, they are chocolate, but they're not very big to put in their lunches. Now this is actually the cheapest way that I have found to buy decaffeinated coffee. These were on sale, so that's why it's the cheapest way. Sometimes in the afternoon I just think to have a decaf instead of a caffeinated coffee. And as I just said, this is the cheapest way I have found to purchase them in a brand I like, in the Nescafe anyway. I've got pasta sauce here as an evening meal side. Now the ice creams were on sale. Well, the Buller wasn't, and that's been a substitution. I think it was supposed to be a Streets. I'm happy with that substitute though, very similar. The Blue Ribbon and the drumsticks had $2 off, so I think that came back to $15 for 16, so less than $1 an ice cream. That's not bad. We don't usually get these rice sticks either because they're quite expensive, but we have this time something different for the kids to have in their lunches. Okay, so now this is all snacks for lunches, and they probably won't use all of this in the fortnight, but just because they were a good price and they are the items that we normally have or sometimes have. The little snacks and the chocolate Belvitas, they've really taken to these, and it's one of their favourites. So I got these are brand new in the stores, or I haven't seen them before. But one of my children's friends brought a packet over, and it was really yummy, and so there's not a lot in the packet, so I've got 2 of those, and they were $2. I probably wouldn't like to pay $4 for those, and I don't know that they're going to be a regular item or not at the supermarket, but they're a little bit special, so I got those. I have 2 children that will have yogurt, and one is lactose free. So lactose free vanilla for one, and ordinary vanilla for the other. Spoke to you about the chockies there. These caramel toasted coconut chips, again, they were 60 cents. So I've got those for lunches. The one yogurt there will be for myself and my lunch. The mild Hungarian salami for lunches and sandwiches. Same with the Kraft singles. I quite often do a tomato soup and grilled cheese for a nighttime meal, but I'm not actually planning on doing that this fortnight. My kids take a special lunch of a Monday. I cook something hot for them, and they don't often get tuck shop. So this is one, these are only $3. So they'll take that. Sometimes it might be pizza or sausage roll, chicken nuggets, something like that of a Monday. This will be a breakfast for one child, the lactose free. I have Up and Go for my other children, and so the lactose free child has to have this one. It's just once a fortnight, and it's not every fortnight. You don't regularly see that in my shopping. Okay, I'm sort of leaning over a chair here, so let me try and move a little bit better, please. 2 eggs. When I first started doing these hauls, and if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I used to only get the 1 lot of eggs, but I have children that are eating a lot more, and one teenage son in particular is having eggs quite often. So I'm now doing the 2 dozen of eggs. Just a comparison, if there are anyone from America watching, I'm always amazed at how cheap your eggs are. For 1 dozen, this was $3.95, and this is about the very cheapest eggs that you can purchase at our supermarket, this particular brand. I needed salt in the grinder. I do have like a battery operated grinder, but with the humidity and rain around at the moment, it has packed it in, and so I've kind of given up, and I'm going to go with just the manual type and see how we go. Because it is so hot, we are having lemon in our water, something just to add a little something to the water and mix it up a bit. I needed some cooking oil for the barbecue mostly. One yogurt there for my son, cottage cheese for my son. I usually get that little 300 of the Paul's milk there for recipes. If we do have pancakes, sour cream for all things Mexican. That yogurt I have there for my lunch, and I usually have some muesli on top, but I still have quite a bit. I just have a sprinkle, so the muesli lasts me quite a long time. Now for another meal, I think I've got this beef ravioli. Just not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to do a soup or do it as a pasta dish, but that was good value. I thought this fish was also on sale, so I got that. I think that was $6.50. I am interested to see if it says how many fillets are in here. Bakes in 16 minutes. No, it doesn't really, so without opening it, but it is 880, so I thought that was a fairly good wild caught. And I wonder what country it's from. I don't know why I had assumed, I had assumed that it was from New Zealand. It's from China. Oh no. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Gravox mix there. I had just ordered the Essential brand, and that was a substitution. 2 lots of our baked beans. This is our baked bean of choice. Kind of looks like it's been wet or something, doesn't it? In the delivery process. 3 lots of the Bundaberg soft drink. As you know, I don't usually get this. I sort of lost my mind a little bit. It was on sale for $4.25, I think. So sarsaparilla, ginger beer, and pineapple and coconut. We do normally get their ginger beer, so I got those. As you know, that'll last us a month probably, or maybe even more. Our regular garbage bags, some paper towel back there. The Pino Clean wipes were on sale, $5 I think they were. Picked those up. Coal Power again was half price, so I always try to not pay full price for that. And the Coke as well. These are the little bottles, and they really suit me. I prefer them to a can. You can, put the lid back on, and they're smaller. I don't often drink the whole can and it gets wasted. So these were on sale for $10, 12 for $10. So I picked those up too. And down the front, the McCain pizzas, our emergency pizzas, or maybe a lunchtime thing for the kids. So 2 of those. Tip Top bread, my usual buttercup could not be supplied, and croissants, which will also be for breakfast. I will do tomato and cheese on those one morning for the children's breakfast. Okay, I think that is it, and I will also show you what meat we have picked up. But I do regularly go to the butcher shop for meat rather than Woolworths, and a lot of our veggies I try to get elsewhere as well, but I've picked them up here at Woolworths today. Now that they're delivering to my house, it really is convenient. I know that's a trap that we probably all fall into, but it's just so easy to order and for them to bring it straight to my house, and it does save a little bit on fuel. But excuses, I know. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned while I tack on the little meat clip at the end. Here is that little reduced to clear meat haul that I told you about. My husband was much luckier than myself and can pick up these reduced to clear meats sometime, although it might have something to do with the time that he goes. This was a weekday, and I'd suggest it was probably mid-morning, whereas when I go to the grocery store, it's usually of an afternoon after work when most people are looking for groceries for their dinner. mostly from Coles, but I think there's one item from Woolworths. So we got 2 kilos of mince, and he said there was like 20 packets reduced to clear there. Then this packet of kebabs, I will have to purchase another packet, or my oldest daughter does work some nights, and sometimes my husband is away also, probably on average a couple of nights a month. It's not a regular schedule, but I guess on average he's away a couple of nights. So if that were to work out, where my daughter's working, he's working, that might be enough for myself and the little ones. A packet of chicken schnitzels. I very rarely buy chicken schnitzels like this. And then if we go across to the sort of small sausages there, pork sausages, there's 2 packets of those. Each one will be a meal for us. The beef and pork meatballs, we really like that, and that is something regular that we do sometimes purchase. That was not ripped when he bought that. That's happened in packaging or in our freezer. And then normal size pork sausages as well. So that will be a little bit of a saving to us, come in very handy. So if you do like these type of videos, please think about subscribing and liking. It really does help my channel and my family. So from my home to yours, thank you so much.